joining us today. As above, so below. This is still Mars Energy. Those that was earlier watching me and while I was in Miami doing graveyard ceremonies. Yes, I'm tired, but one thing about the faithful, they don't allow tired to keep them from doing the things that they do. So as we are coming on here, as you're being notified, if this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. To each and every one of you guys that have been following us, on this platform, I do not teach my opinion or my practices. What I teach is universal laws, because, sir and ma'am, they apply to each and every one of you. And what I really mean by that, it is that on this particular pathway, that the things that we do, a lot of times we're so busy comparing ourselves to other people, we forget that we have our own path, our own destiny, and universally, every information that I share on this platform apply, whether you do Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, whether you're a Christian, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a believer or non-believer. Universal laws apply and are applicable to each and every one. What's up, my Shamari from Chi-Town? That's my Sasha Fierce in the house. I want to say, first of all, salutations to Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Agile. To my Pisces, my Aries, my Capricorns, whether my Leos, whether Scorpios, Sagittarius, Geminis, Virgos. Thank God for each and every one of you guys. Now for my Tauruses, and for all of you guys that are part of this zodiac energy that we talk about on this platform. There go my Karen O'Brien. What's up, my Gemini? There's my Aries tree, Rhonda in the house. Thank you so much for being with us. We're actually shooting this particular live at the church, and so this is one of the altars that we have at the church, and this is my path in Oshun. And because as above, so below, this is Mars Energy, and I have the only path of Oshun, that Oshun is a warrior. She is the youngest, she carries the most beauty, and she is a warrior. So if you guys have my talisman, that is a warrior. So a lot of people don't understand when it comes down to Oshun, they're only doing magic or working with her or petitioning her for things that has to do with love, but she also is a fighter, and especially in the pathway that I operate in, and we're going to be talking about some grown folk stuff. I do not talk to children, and I don't talk to childish people. I talk to grown-ups that make decisions for their life. Now, when it comes down to magic on this platform, we speak to melanated people. Melanated. Men and women that carry that chromosome, that carry that energy, that chi. Now, I'm going to discuss some things today, and the reason why I have Mother Susan here with me. Now, first of all, the clarity of universal laws. What that means is there are certain things set up energetically that apply no matter what you practice. What happens to a lot of melanated people that came out of the church, you want to do things however you want to override the rules and regulations that govern that particular tradition. You can't do that. You understand? Hey, I understand. I go beyond the speed limit too. But at the end of the day, you understand if you get caught, you getting a ticket. That means that you understand violation, okay? So grown people are accountable for the things that they operate. Now, my particular Oshun and what we're going to be talking about today, and I was discussing some things with Mother Susan. Mother Susan is the mother of the church, and I want to share this with many of you guys if you're following me. Your grandmother was a Cancer. Your grandmother was also a bitch, and she had your bitch. And then she turned around and had you. So there was 3 generations of bitches. Now, okay, now that we got that out of the way. If you're on my live, we have super chat. If you got questions, whether they are something I want to hear or not, I will address them if you hit super chat. But if you come in with the foolishness, I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign Pisces, I am going to get the roasting, okay? So you, your grandmammy, and you can find you somewhere else to play. So thank you for coming in and helping my algorithm push my videos. So thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. First of all, I don't know if my Natasha, what's up, that Jealous Sweet? What's up, Demetrius? What's up, Crab Cakes is in the house. Thank you so much. All questions, all you gotta do is hit a super chat or sticker. It's just so simplistic. Now, I realize that a lot of people, when it comes down to the things that I teach, I share a lot of information, and I don't have a problem with that. What's up, Ryan? What I have a problem with is that when you think that you're going to get information that I'm not in the business of sharing. What that means is, whatever I'm sharing, that's what I'm giving away. You don't ask me to share something that I may not proceed to give away at that time. I'm a Sagittarius. I don't mind being generous with my knowledge, my wisdom, and understanding, but don't ask me something. Unless you super chat, whether except you Cash App or Zelle, don't do that, sir, ma'am. Do yourself a favor and be grown. Now, this particular live that I'm doing tonight, Mother Susan, has a lot to do, my subject is send them home that we can win the war. And in my particular Oshun, remember I preached this method, Oshun can get it done. And when you had received Oshun, and you saw things really moving for you. And as a mother of the church, and I do talk to her about things that are going on in the church, she gets upset. She's a Gemini. She also has a moon in Aquarius. So y'all already know from the ability to communicate, the opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius, and then she has a moon in Aquarius. So when they get stuck on something, they don't change, okay? And so when they see it that way, they feel it that way, that's what it is, okay? Now, one of the things that I have tried to explain to her, I am not taking away from how she feels, but I'm gonna teach something today that if you really believe that I am chosen, I'm Isaiah 10:27, and that I am truly who God has called, and in this time, this is gonna make so much sense to you. If you are in a situation, whether Elay, whether you're in a coven, whether you're in a church, whether you're on a job, all right there, Shamara, y'all better show out there with that. Thank you so much. I love that. Now, I'm going to be talking about this because this particular pathway, I need you to understand that if I get upset about something, I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to keep talking about something or something is going to bother me and I'm not going to make changes because I think that is asinine. If it bothers you enough to be that upset, then you need to make, because I believe that I don't own people. And the only person that I can control is myself. So if I don't like how you behave or function, what I do is make the adjustment to me. Okay? Therefore, I'm not going to be upset tomorrow. I'm not going to be upset the day out. Yes, I'm going to be able to remember what I went through in that space of time, but it's not going to control my future. I'm going to stay beautiful. I'm going to stay gorgeous. I'm going to stay delicious. I'm going to stay that way. I'm going to leave here delicious. They're going to probably digging in my casket trying to eat me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be delicious. Now, I'm going to talk about this. Do y'all like the background? My favorite Oshun. I think it's Ibu. Acuaro. So something like that nature. I don't want to mess it up, but that's my path. Now, I'm going to be coming from Judges, the 7th chapter, starting at the 2nd verse. Now, my subject tonight is send them home that we can win this war. Okay? And we're going to be using Oshun because Oshun is a fighter. Even though it's Mars, a lot of times people talk about Ogun, but this particular path that I'm on, most all of my reaches are fight. Thank you, my Karen O'Brien. Sorry. That thing just came out of me like that. What is you doing to me, Karen O'Brien? What did you seen that? Hey, lizard. Anyway, Karen O'Brien, stop. Whatever. Jesus. Anyway, so we got Judges, the 7th chapter, the 2nd verse. It said, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hands have saved me. So this particular message is about why certain people have to go home. Because you have said this, no matter how many times you went about it. You say apostles, sometimes change brain, because these type of people cannot be a part of what's going on because they're going to try to take credit. See, there's some people that may love me and may support me, but you are trying to get acknowledgement and you're not. So you can't, this phase of what we're going through, they can't be a part of this. You understand? You kept saying that to me, Apostle. Sometimes God send people away, Oya send people away because of how they are and where their heart is, they can't participate. So why get mad when it ain't them moving? It's God moving them. That means you're upset with God's decision. Yeah, that's what it means. To stay upset and be angry with somebody for a decision. That's like when Pharaoh, was going out, the Bible said that God hardened his heart. How you going to get upset that the God or the ancestor or the Egun that you don't pray to, you say, God bless and make sure apostle get what he desires? Well, a part of that, to win this war, I have to have the right people with the right mindset, with the right heart to be a part of what we're doing. Correct? And so certain people, for whatever reason, Mayat says your heart can't go to the next level. There's something going on the inside of you that does not make you qualify for this next round. You understand? We're going to go on. He said he's not going to have Israel basically beating their chest about they defeated the Midianites. God wanted all the glory. Egun want all the glory. To give praise, if you do it, then you can't, and you don't feel justified giving praise and honor to the Orishas, the Loas, the ancestors, because you feel like you got it done, right? So the job of you is to understand, if you're going to let God do it, then God got to get the glory. And if some people or somebody is in a situation where they feel like they're the reason why you got to point A, B, C, then they're going to be removed. Okay. You're going to learn something on today. At your age, 68. It says in verse 3, now therefore go, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid. I'm going to say it again. See, this is why I tell you about understanding who you are. See, certain things, I tell her I can't. She's like, you can talk to me. I said, no, because you ain't got to a place where I can have certain conversation with you. Even though I tell you what the outcome going to be, you still going to be upset. You can't have that attitude, because you got to be focused on what God doing, what the Egun is doing, what the ancestors doing, because at the end of the day, I still got the victory. You want to have a problem with people, but the truth is you're not having a problem with people. You're having a problem with God's design. Who he chooses to put on the field. You say you like football and sport. What you're saying, I'm mad with the coach for pulling this player off the field and putting another one. That's what you're saying. I got to bring clarity to all y'all, because y'all can't be following me and being ignorant, okay? Because I know what God is doing. It says, now he told him, he said, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. And there return of the people 22,000, and there remain 10,000. Now, when you start, I told Darius, I tell a different one, my spirit, my ego gonna test you. You can tell me what, that's why I tell people all the time, you can tell Chief Apostle anything you want. You can tell me, I'll lay my life down for you, I'll give you my last, I'll suck you till you dry. You can tell me anything you want to tell me. But my spirits are going to let me know who is going to be in my next venture. Because I'm a Sagittarius, I'm always got an adventure. Now, I got to also get a sword to bring here before, because this is a warrior. This Oshun is a warrior, so I got to bring a sword for him. Now, he said everybody that's afraid and fearful. See, there's people out here, they may benefit from the ATR, but they are afraid and they're fearful about acknowledging the ATR. They're also afraid of how people are going to deal with them, and they are afraid to give support and whatever it is. And that, let me tell y'all something, that's okay. You just not going with me. Don't mean that you won't get victory right along with me, but you cannot be a part of the people that God has called. So I had originally was going to use Bo and Darius. So now I need another male to take Darius's place. So my thing is, I got some women, I've already talked to them. When you are being challenged by spirit and ego, you have to remain vigilant and consistent. Because when you got stuff, because everything about what I do is consistency. Everything about what I do is showing up and being present. That's how it is. And when you have had the opportunity, and I told you, I've had this conversation, I said, Mother Susan, if you can't handle the mother of the church, then step down. Didn't I tell you that? And I done told you that more than once. If you can't handle being fair with all the people, no matter what they are, what they do, then you need to step down and let somebody assume it. I don't play games with people. You know why that's important? Because it's not about what you think. It's about what the spirit desires. It's about what the Egun have spoken. What's up, Natasha Foster? Now, I don't, just like my baby Scorpio told me, she said, thank you for picking me. I said, I didn't pick you. The spirits picked you. I don't see all the way down the road. They do. I just follow instruction. That's all Gideon was doing, following instruction. He didn't pick anybody. God dwindled them down. He sent 22,000 people home to go up against the Midianite, which was a great army. The vision may be great, but with God, how many done said this, and I know you done said, if God be for me, who could be against me? But how many people really believe that? If you got 5,000 ancestors following you, then why are you fearful? Like I tell people all the time, it ain't about what I say, it's about what you done said. What's up there, my love in the house? Huh? There come my Aquarius from North Carolina. Hi, delicious. We both are edibles. Me and Natasha are edibles. Huh? We both melt in your mouth and not in your hand. I'm the only one that come with nuts though. Always remember that. Don't be hollering about, I didn't know. Natasha don't come with nuts. I do. Just like you know. So think about that. And when you think about how things are growing and developing in your life, and you're praying and asking to hit that like button, please. Thank you so much, Monique. Now, it goes on to say, verse 4, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many. Bring them down to the water. Here we come with Oshun. Bring them down to the water. Now remember, water element is about reflection. So if you can't see yourself, if you don't have self-awareness, then you can't really understand why you ain't in the place you need to be. Certain people are turning down opportunities that they honestly can't afford to do that. But they are doing it because they think they got time. They think that I am in control of what is going on when I am being led. I have said that over and over and over and over. I am being led. I don't consider myself smart enough for this vision. That's why I hear what the Spirit said and I follow that. I say, you sure you know this got to be done, that got to be done? Okay, that's what I do. And it always works out that way because that's what I was telling y'all Sunday. When you got a man that no matter what he think he know, he will hear God and obey God. You understand? I don't let my feelings determine my outcome. I'm going to say that again. I don't let how I feel about people, places, and things determine my outcome. Who determines my outcome is the God that sent me, that begun a good work in me. I know they're going to finish it. You understand? So let's go on. We're going to talk about this on today. Bring them down to the water, and I will try them for thee there. When you get a chance, go and read it for yourself. Judges 7th chapter. Verse 4 said, he said, bring them down to the water, and I am going to try them. In other words, I'm going to test them before thee. Gideon, I'm going to bring these people down here, my Fedifun Oshun, and I am going to try them by Oshun. Oshun represents love and beauty, progression, and success. Where your heart is. The Bible says where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart is also. See, when a man loves you, when a woman loves you, or you love something, you never have to beg. All you have to do is mention, my refrigerator is acting up. Love gonna make something happen. Y'all understand? All you got to mention is that my car is dropping oil. Love gonna make something happen. You understand? Oshun gonna get it done. See, when you operating with that Ache and a warrior, because I keep trying to tell y'all, love is a chaos energy. It's a power. It is not to be controlled. No, ma'am. No, sir. Now, who say they're going to try them people at the water? The Lord. Mother Susan sitting there mad as hell. Well, why they left when they know you going through this? Because they don't have the right mindset. They're not loyal to the call. They're trying to get what they're... See, you cannot lie to the spirit. Huh? You can put on a front to anybody you want to. But the spirits know. Huh? How many times I told you, I said, this one got the money, and I told you what was going on. But I never confronted them. Because I don't, if you lie to me about what you got, it don't bother me because I'm going to still get what God got for me. This is what I'm trying to teach her. You lose out on your blessing and your opportunity by not being obedient. I personally don't care because I am going to be obedient. And I'm going to still get what God got for me. Because this is their vision, not mine. I'm a part of the vision. To all of y'all control freaks, that want to control everything, you want to pick and choose who gonna play the field. That ain't your position. That's when I tell you being immature. You keep forgetting you don't call them shots. The Egun called them shots. The Loas called them shots. The Orishas called them shots. Because you asked them to guide you. Didn't you do? If you're asking to be guided, why are you telling the guide what they should be doing? Makes no sense. Makes no sense what you're thinking. Makes no sense. Yes, that's what I say. And it goes on to say, I will try them at there, and it shall be that whom I say unto thee, this shall go with thee, the same shall go with thee. And whomsoever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee, the same shall not go. So the mother of the church don't determine who go with Apostle Ely. Apostle Ely don't determine who walk this walk with Apostle Ely. They have already been picked. I try to give people opportunity because Minister Mario had confidence in certain things, and that's what type of person I am, and people invested in my ministry. But if you don't pass the test, you don't pass the test. Because I don't tell nobody. I don't tell grown people what to do. That's your God, your goddess, your Egun. Say, that's the man I want you to work with. That's the man I want you to go to the next level. That is the man. You see what I'm saying? God sent Padrino Michael from Venezuela to crown me and Mario. If he had not been going through what he was going through in Venezuela, he wouldn't be here in the United States. Are you hearing me? We were trying to figure out who was going to do the crowning. We knew it had to be somebody that could crown him and me. And a lot of people were saying they were qualified, but God had already picked the hand. I'm going to say that again to y'all. God had already picked the hand. And he just picked the hand for Chief Apostle. He picked the hand for each and every one of us. He picked the one. See, I might be the pick. The reason why you found me is because I'm the one that he picked to carry out that ceremony. You had already went to, and let me tell y'all something. Always look back and reflect. Oshun. Always reflect and back and say, you know what? What was the chances of me meeting him at that time, at that particular situation? If I wasn't dealing with the stuff I was dealing with Shadow Wood, then we would have never had Padrino Michael. Stop getting upset with people when they're playing their role. They have played their role. They have did what was required of them. You don't. God said, I'm going to tell you who's going with you, and I'm going to tell you who's going to they got to get, as they say, kick bricks. Not Mother Susan, not Minister Mario, not Sister Monique, nobody in my church, nobody in my family. I don't pick who replaces Minister Mario because I didn't pick Minister Mario. God did. So I can't replace him. That's why people don't understand something. I cannot replace Minister Mario because I did not pick him for me. He fitted in my life because of divine order. Huh? You just can't go out there and find you another Robin. They got to be selected. Because everybody look good in the beginning and everybody run their race good in the beginning, but after a while, they get weary and well doing. All of a sudden, now you feel like you're spending too much money. Now you feel like you're spending too much time. Now you feel like you're giving up yourself and you ain't doing nothing for yourself because somebody in your ear talking about what about you. But you know you are part of an assignment. See, I'm in pain right now because I've been working. And now that I'm on vacation, my muscles are just contracting on me. But none of that has nothing to do with my assignment. So how you feel, how you believe, none of that has to do with obedience. But let's go on. Verse 5 said, and so he brought them down, the people, unto the water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, everyone that lappeth of the water with his tongue, as a dog lappeth, him shall thou set before himself. Likewise, everyone that boweth down upon their knees to drink. Now, Gideon ain't made none of these people do what they were doing, right? God said, whosoever function like this who going with you. Whosoever function like that, who ain't going with you. You disqualified yourself. Oh, I'm going to say this, huh? I ain't disqualified nobody. Your actions or your non-actions either got you in the door or out the door. Mars is about action. Some of you could have had your miracle years ago, but your action got you out the door. And some of you got your miracle. You just stepped in the door, but the action that you have taken has got you where your miracle is. Nobody met. All Gideon knew is what the Lord told him to look for. The Bible said we should watch as well as pray. After the ego or spirit has spoken, and then you look and you say, now he done told me what to look for. And I'm watching you. Because that's my only job. I'm not there to tell you what to do. So I'm watching your behavior. I'm watching how you conduct yourself. And he said, I'm going to read it again. He said, whosoever lappeth as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set before him. Likewise, every man that bowed down and upon his knees and drink. See, the reason why he was telling him about getting the one that lap like a dog, because no matter how much a dog is eating or drinking, he's always watching. You don't want nobody that is eating and drinking but not watching. Because with your hand and your knees to the ground, you can't see nothing around you. That means you're not alert. This means that you can be caught off guard. That means if we was at a battle, you wouldn't be paying attention, and I can lose my neck. I can lose my arm. I can lose my life. See, you need people that watch as well as pray. Are y'all hearing me? See, some people distracted. And so therefore they wouldn't be good for this next venture. And they would actually cause harm and cause us to lose a victory that was meant for us to win. So he done already given the criteria, the characteristics that are necessary for the next battle. Are we still upset with our ancestors, our Loas, our Ankisha, our prayer, our angel, whatever you called upon? And now that they have determined who the players need to be. That was not Gideon's decision. That was not even the people's decision. That was God's decision. All Gideon was doing is following the instruction. Because melanated people, black people like to get mad with the vessel. We always say, don't get mad with the messenger. You really mad with the message, where it come from. But you want to take it out on the messenger. You act like the mail lady or the UPS. No, your bills came to your house because you created it. I'm just delivering it. Don't argue with me. I'm just delivering the message. You understand? Or you understand? Okay. Praise God. Precious, precious seed. Now it goes on to say in verse 6, and the number of them that laughed, putting their hands to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest bowed down upon their knees to drink water. Only 300. One can chase 1,000. Two can chase 10,000. Three can chase 100,000. We say this all the time. If I got to go by myself. But you don't really mean that. You really don't mean that. See, when you taking action and you allowing God to guide you, out of all, he going up against the Midianite. This is a great army. And the only one that met the criteria that was necessary for the win was only 300. He had already sent 22,000 home. It ain't because Israel didn't have an army. It's not that we ain't got help. We just don't need your help. You're not fit to help because your mind ain't the right way. You understand? You can still be upset with the behavior. But they are behaving that way because that is disqualifying them for the next round. That's why I told you I wasn't upset. That's why I tell anybody, you can't upset me. I know who's my author and my finisher. I know who's guiding me. And I know why I have what I have. That's why I'm trying to encourage you. If you are really spending time with your ego, it goes on to say, and the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that laughed will I save you and deliver the Midianites into thy hand, and let all the other people go every man to his place. Who made the decision, Mother Susan? Oh, don't get, she ain't quiet and she ain't shy. Who made the decision? He said, I am going to deliver the Midianites into your hand by these 300. I don't know who God done picked to get us to the next level. All I know, when people start showing up, and people start behaving a certain type of way, all he told me was what to look for. That's my only job. I'm a seer. My only job is to watch as well as pray. And when I see the characteristic that he was talking to me about, that's the person I go for. He said, every one of them, he said, now that you're now that you're ready to fight this fight against the Midianites, he says here in verse 7, by these 300, this is what I'm going to work through. Whether I'm going to use voodoo for you, whether I'm going to use conjure for you, whether I'm going to use the wisdom of the poor man for you, whether I'm going to use the sparrow for you, you don't tell me how to administrate. You don't tell me who should be on the floor. You don't tell me who should have sung that song. See, when God is moving, whether it's Ola Damari, Alofi, the Mighty and Zombie, the El Shaddai, whatever you call God or Goddess, sir, man, that is irrelevant. What I am saying, when they have already picked the players to bring you the win, I would go with the Egun. I put my money on the Egun. Huh? Everybody play their spot. Everybody play their space. But where we're headed and what God is about to do, God said, I don't want nobody walking with you trying to take credit for what I'm doing. The idea, you think I'm the one rejecting you. Your mindset that you want credit and you want to take the glory from the Egun, you want to take the glory from the Orisha, that's what disqualifies you, not chief apostle, because I need all the help I can get. But I'm also obedient, my faithful Oshun. You understand? Understand. Verse 8 says, so the people took their victuals in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of the Midianites was beneath him in the valley. Sir, ma'am, let people do what they got to do. Sir, ma'am, you don't get mad with people. Let them do what they got to do. God has already given the instruction of what qualifies or disqualifies. Huh? He has already, don't look down, look up. I'm going to try the same attitude. Because if you're going to walk with me, then you got to believe and mind the same thing. You can't have your own way of thinking about when God has already spoken. You're not leading apostolic. I'm not even leading apostolic. I would have never known that I would be utilizing YouTube the way I am. I'm not even a techno guy like that. But God has used social media. I done been on television. I done been on radio. I have been performing revivals. I've been traveling. I done did all of that. But this, what I am doing with the ATRs, he's utilizing in the age of Aquarius. He's utilizing social media, and he's utilizing who he's picked. That's why some of you all, I might be disappointed, but I'm not. I'm unbothered, because I realize you were disqualified by your actions. Huh? You, somewhere in your heart, in your mind, you were going to try to take credit for what God was doing, and he wasn't having it. And he knew what to try. See, you might not understand this, baby, but God knows the heart of man. And he knows exactly. This is why I tell people all the time. He knows exactly how to trip you. If it's in your heart, just like Yahshua knew when he was down there writing in the sand, when they brought the woman that had been caught in an adultery, he already knew what was on their mind. He knew they weren't there for the justice of that woman. And they brought up about what the Moses law said, that this woman should be stoned. He said, you're absolutely right. That's what should happen. But I'm her attorney today. He, without sin, cast the first stone. Because Yahshua was the only one sitting there qualified to throw a stone. And he didn't do it. Do you realize that there are people out there qualified to throw a stone at you and they ain't doing it? If the apostle of apostolic faith don't have a problem, why are you going to let anybody else have a problem? There are people that left my church because of what my members were saying. What my members were doing. You let somebody, a part of the body, get you out of the body. That action you took disqualified you. Because when it comes down to real magic, it's about loyalty, it's about commitment, it's about dedication, it's about consistency. And somewhere, sir, ma'am, you have not evolved there yet. And so the higher realms do not belong to the children. It belongs to the mature. These kind of victories that we're getting right now and that are going to be coming, everybody can participate in. I would love. I don't pick the player. But he already realized. That's why I'm getting in position. That's why you see changes being made. That's why you see investments being made. Because I want to be ready. And anybody that can really see, really know who is chosen. That's why I said earlier, if you really believe I was Isaiah 10 and 27, you won't be bothered. Because all they're going to be sent home. And we still going to win the war. You don't have to participate in the fight to be a part of the victory. They still going to benefit. Because what I'm doing is not for me. It's for everybody. And everybody ain't qualified to help me in this because this needs to be from people that are selfless. These need to be from people that want to see other people. You're exactly, Mother Susan. And their heart not there. I can't make their heart there. I can't make them see the level of importance this is. I can't make them not be jealous and envious of other people that are trying to support me. I don't have no control over that. Those actions that they're taking is what's disqualifying them. Then I got other people coming in here. And Natasha, where you at, baby? Thank you for sending me that cash app for getting my hair cut. Girl. Huh? Both of my heads look nice. Oh God, nothing. Sweet Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you, baby. Let me tell y'all. I told Mother Susan, I went to my barber and to get my hair cut today. And he made space for me today. And I went in there, I paid him for my haircut, but I gave him something for Father's Day. Right? Not knowing that God had already picked Natasha to give it back to me. Cast your bread upon the water. See, so many of y'all worried about where it's going to come from. Do what has been purpose in your heart. Do your part. Whether it be small or great, it don't matter. Do your part. And I did not know when I checked my other phone that was sitting there. Because that's what's ironic. She didn't send me because a lot of times she send me for food or stuff like that. Ironically, she sent me for the very thing that I sowed a seed. That's how you got to watch. That's why the long as you think somebody's trying to be, you're not fit for the kingdom. And when I say kingdom, I'm talking about whether it's Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. You cannot represent. Why would they give you that kind of arche? Because you're not trying to win it for Israel. You're trying to win it for yourself. You're trying to get self glorification. Because if you thought any other way, God, you would have already moved. If you thought any other way, you would have already cashed out. You would have already zailed. Because the mission and the vision has already been spoken. You're sitting back trying to see what somebody else gonna do. Your heart ain't right. You're sitting around and see, oh, you talking about this one and do that. Let me see if they. No, I want you to really understand why I'm not bothered. And you shouldn't be bothered. Because they ain't doing it to you, they're doing it to me. And they're not going to hinder the victory that God has for us all. Because this is for melanated people. What I am doing in Ocha is for melanated people. Because if you really saw the vision, your hands would be to the plow. Your action, let me, and that's why I tell women all the time, if you gauge into men, don't listen to what a man say. Watch his action. It tells you everything you need to know. All Gideon had to do is pay attention to what they were doing. He had already been told what to look for. Your mama had already told you what to look for. Your dad had already told you what to look for. Your apostle has already told you what to look for. And you still looking past it because you think you know more. Huh? Because you got a couple dollars, you don't let somebody fool your ass. Huh? You don't let a Dollar General bitch fool you. Huh? Huh? You don't let somebody fool you into believing that I was not the one. That means the Bible says it like this. A sheep knows the shepherd, right? So you couldn't really believe I was your shepherd. Because the sheep know the voice of the shepherd. Then you don't hear the voice of strangers. The mere fact that you're listening to other people, I know our journey ain't long. Because if I was your shepherd and you were my sheep, if I was your godfather and you're my godson or goddaughter, you would not. Come on here, son. Huh? Your actions tell everything that you need to know. My actions tell you everything you need to know. Right or wrong? Your actions speak louder than your words. Is that not true? So send them home so we can win this. Oshun ready to work. Oshun ready to fight. You trying to pick the players. The very person that you're trying to put on the field is the very person that is going to trip up the person with the ball because they're jealous. They're envious. They're immature. People that operate in that energy have no problem messing up the play. They have absolutely no problem. They're going to make it about because you like sucking dick. They're going to make it like you eating ass. And at the end of the day, God said, whosoever will, let them come and he will do the separating. Your job is not to do the separating. You don't know who God going to use for what purpose or situation. What you need to be concerned about, sir and ma'am, is why he going to use you. And is he going to use you to leave or he going to use you to stay? Now you got to sit back on the sideline and watch God move for me. Huh? Yes. Even though I'm a child of Oya, I'm also a child of Oshun. Because you claim to be a child of Oya and you claim to be a child of Oshun, but I'm the one manifesting the works. Got that? I'm manifesting the works. See, I'm not out here talking about voodoo. I do the works of voodoo. I'm not out here talking about the egun. I do the works. You understand? I ain't got time to argue with somebody that is confused about what they want out of life. Oh, y'all showing out on this cash app. That's how you get my attention, praise God. I felt that in my lower parts. You better go, Shamari. You better go. You goddamn cancer. You better do it. And let me say this. I got a few guys right now doing well. But even on Father's Day, the women I gave, sir, I was just disappointed. It was women that made sure that they blessed me for Father's Day. It was women, predominantly. But these are same niggas talking about they want respect. If you won't respect a man of my status, what make you think you gonna be respected where you at? You couldn't hold a candle. You couldn't hold a dick. You couldn't hold a pair of nuts beside me. Intellectually, looks, dressing, however. And if you gonna treat me like that, what do you think gonna happen for you? If you let me be disrespected, that the Bible says they do it to the green tree, what do you think they're gonna do to the dry? You don't see that I'm a winner? They don't see that I'm a winner? He already picked the people that are going to give me the victory I need to get me across the finish line. I am so unbothered. He said, I sent woe man to help you. I sent woe man to be your helpmate through this. Huh? Because these other niggas, they all about talk. They all about attention. Huh? If you was a lame dick before as a Christian, you going to be a lame dick in Ifa, voodoo, Santeria, Lacuma. If you were a liar then, you're going to be a liar now. If you were inconsistent then, you're going to be inconsistent now. I am. And what you said, if you follow, I had Ryan tell me. He said, Apostle, I went back into your video. And he said, you are consistent. I don't care how far you go back on my videos, you're going to see consistency. That's in my teaching. It don't matter what I was working with, what I was doing, you're going to see consistency. Huh? But if we look back 3 days from now, you already done fell off. But you want to be honored. You want to be seen. You want to be positioned. Even, did not Mr. Mario tell us? He said, if I got to come to God's house in a wheelchair or in a bed, I'm going to be there. Is that what he said? Was he a man of his word? Did I make him say that? But did he keep his word? He sung the Lord's song in this same house. His last song on this side. That's why he got my respect. That's why he got my respect. I didn't make him say that. I told him, nigga, you're not coming in my church with a wheelchair. But he did. And he gave the Lord his praise. Come on here, somebody. You want the respect that other men get, but you're not taking the actions that those men are taking. And guess what? I don't care how rebellious a woman is, she's going to line up to that arche. She's going to line up in support of that arche. The reason why you have a problem, sir, and I don't care how many dicks you suck, I don't care how much ass you eat, I don't care how many jobs you don't have. It is not money that move women. It is the anointing that move women. It is the action that a man. So let me tell you something. Let me talk to you a little bit. Huh? I'm going to tell you how I'm going to win this war. It's not you having money that do it for a woman. It's what you do with that money. It's not that you got knowledge that do it for that woman. It's what you do with that knowledge. It's not because you got wisdom. It's how you apply it. That makes a woman respect you. You understand? See, I was still doing for my children outside of child support. And when child support was over, I still was doing. That's why I have the respect. That's why I have a right to be pissed about Father's Day. You understand? Because I did my job. And I did over and beyond what was required of me. The actions that you take is what causes a man or woman. Because if you want other men to look up to you and to give you respect, then you cannot be sitting there and crying and whining because you got to do your part. We're not here for that. Huh? I don't need no excuses. Mother Susan, she was cleaning up the house. She came here and she said, Apostle, you want me to vacuum? Hell, I said, Mother, if you don't do something, it's going to bother you to death. You're going to worry me, then you're going to get on my nerves. Go ahead and vacuum. Do you understand? Huh? You know why they want to sit on the throne? Sir, you know why they want to sit on the throne? Because they respect my phallus. Huh? See, I'm not a home wrecker. Huh? I set homes in order. You understand? See, you can have power. You can have influence, but it's what you do with that power and influence that make other people respect you. See, I'm not out there just hurting people. When I get on somebody's ass, they deserve. I done told them over and over. Don't I do it? I be just like we playing Jeopardy. Alex, is this your final? Alex, is this your final answer? Yeah. Alex, would you like to change your answer, or is this your final answer? Because once you have spoke out your mouth from the abundance of your heart, your mouth done spoke. I'm gonna hold you to that word. Because let me tell y'all something. I never asked you to say what you said. Anybody that knows me really, I don't ask nobody to say what they say. I just hold you accountable for what you said. You understand? And you would understand that if you were functioning as a man. That's why I came up with the term chick with a dick. Because you look like a man. But all your actions are female. Huh? How you argue, how you resolve issues is all female. How you disappoint. You do everything that a woman would do in that situation, not what a man would do in that situation. I didn't say male. I didn't say male. I say man. Because what type of man you become is based off the action that you take in this life. whether you are initiated or not initiated. You understand? Action, y'all. Speak whole lot. And you don't tell God or the divine mother, who to pick. You don't do that. If you want to support me, support me. But I'm not going to beg you. Maybe you want to pick to support me in my graveyard work. Maybe you was picked to be an onlooker. Maybe you have ran out of gas. You ran your course. That ain't for me to determine. That's for the everyone to determine. My job is to continue in the work that I was assigned. And that's what I'm doing here. That's why you actually seeing the evidence. I'm not just talking about it. I'm showing you. Because action speaks louder than words. See that Obatala over there. I just finished doing my Babluaye. I just did the house of Iligwa. I got to do Ogun. I got to do Shango. I've already. Only thing I'm missing here is the sword for Oshun. I'm not talking about it. I'm being about it. Can I say it again? I'm not talking about it. I'm being about it. You all, if you trying to get to a place and you sitting there looking at that person, when in football, if they don't run them plays, what them coaches do? Pull them off the field, don't they? Bench them. I'm going to say it again. When you don't execute that play, if that guy dropped that ball, he's not back on the field the next play. It has to be the fault of that quarterback overthrowing you. And depending on how much he overthrows you, they still, depending on what that coach know about your skill set and your ability, he still might expect you to catch that ball. Because you might have long monkey arms. And based off your speed and your height, you still could have snatched that. Because I done seen football players walk a ball down. It was overthrown, and that football player walked that ball down and still caught and went into the end zone. So based off of your capabilities, when you come in operating as though you a six-figure man, how I'm gonna tell you what I can't afford when I'm telling everybody I'm 6 figures? I don't want to set the expectation, not you. You didn't ask me for that, didn't you? I said I got 30 years, almost 30 years in UPS. You didn't ask me for that, right? So you're gonna still have a certain expectation. Sir, whatever expectation we had, you gave it to us. Man, whatever expectations we have, you gave it to. I'm a Sagittarius. Now that you're not willing to meet that expectation that you gave us, now all of a sudden somebody's mistreating you? No, that's bullshit. Like them kids say, we call bull. We call bull. It's bull. Thank you, Shamara. Thank you, baby, for that super chat. You understand? Your actions with people, places, and things determine what they start expecting from you. If you come in swinging strong, she's going to expect you to finish strong. And what's wrong with that? Nobody told me to come over here and tell people I ain't nothing to play with. What's up, Unveiling Ann? Much love to you. What's up, Alicia? Nobody told me to get on. So you got an expectation. You're not expecting me out here to be getting beat up. Right? All of a sudden now, cause Mother Susan calling out that I'm getting beat up and slammed and all that. Now I'm talking about she being disrespectful. Oh, she need to leave my church because she's holding me accountable for what I said. Nobody makes you say what you say. If you that bad, then you line up. If you didn't want nobody to look at you that way, then you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing. Huh? Do anybody come on here and make me talk about I lay pipe like I do? Nobody makes me do it. I could be talking about the Lord and I bring it up. I could be talking about the Holy Spirit and I bring it up. I could be talking about the mother of Jesus and I bring it up. So anybody that hear me and deal with me, they already have an expectation. Is that fair? And it's my job. Because nobody asked me to say what I'm saying. I'm just trying to explain something. Because whatever come out of my mouth, I need to make sure that I can bring that to pass. Because now you have, by your actions, you have created an expectation. I don't care how many other spiritualists are on this platform. Everybody that watch me have a certain expectation of what the kind of message I'm going to bring. They done got accustomed to the quality of my message. And I could preach an all right message, but they going to say, well, it wasn't what you normally do. People have come accustomed to the excellency of how I administer stuff. So why would I get mad with them because now they have an expectation? They got an expectation of me telling the truth. I don't want to set that. They got an expectation of me being transparent, upfront. That. It don't matter if they spend a dollar, whether they give, don't give. They still have an expectation because I gave that to them, right? How you set your life up, set your platform up, set yourself. You the one put that out there. And now that somebody's holding you accountable, if you know you didn't have a big dick, you should have never told nobody. Huh? You should have told her I got a tiny Tim and I will cut your ass with paper cuts like nobody been. You would die of 1,000 cuts. If you just I can't move far, I need you to get up, I need to get up on you, I don't need to move. I can't long stroke you. But I can just, I can do you like a sword machine. And I can satisfy you. It's the truth, y'all. People, right now, you mad with people when the truth is you set the expectation. Your actions did.
That's right. You can't really do it like that.
Now tell these people why you're mad. Praise the Lord, everybody. Go ahead and tell them. You're the mother of the church. Go ahead and tell these people.
You came here with
no name calling, right? No name calling. Okay.
I'm not going to cuss.
Now I said no name calling.
And I'm not
calling
them
them
no name.
because you just talk about, because you're the mother of the church. You have a right to say what you're saying.
You know, when you come in here, you come in should be as who you are, who the truth of you are. Don't come in back breaking and just boasting, and you know your offerings are like this big. You know, this is who I am. This is what I can do. You know, I'm in this to win this. I'm in this because I want to be family. I have taken you for my family. I have accepted you as I would a father. And then you get upset, jealous, angry at somebody that you're looking at. And you're figuring, now that's a truth teller over there. That's a truth doer. So now you jealous and angry because you was not looking for that, honey. Indeed, you was not looking for a man to be this loyal to apostle. That's what you weren't looking for. So now, this man that come in here with this great big show, and you held it for a little bit, now all of a sudden, you just stop. Everything just stopped because you went your feelings. And you tell me what woman is going to sit down and even want to have a dinner with you, or any man that thinks like you. And I'm 68 years old, and I know darn well it would be me from no man. You be who you're supposed to be, period. And you don't come in here with all them bunch of lies. That's not, you was not truthful when you started, and wherever you go, you won't be truthful. And wherever you go, you best to know they're going to see you. They're going to see you when you come in the door. People don't have to like Apostle Bill, but they respect him. People can be jealous, envy, whatever, but they respect his work. It don't matter. And then to see you getting ready to come to be same people that admire Apostle, what you think they're going to look at you as? They ain't even going to be able to trust you. You leave from the best to go to the rest. And they don't even trust you. So when you're coming into this ministry, come as you are, as you really are. Ain't none of us perfect. Not every one of us perfect. But you come as you are. And when you come as you are, you're loved as you are. You are family. You ain't got to come in here and act like you're a six-figure man because you already know Apostle is. So, oh, well, I got to keep up with him. You don't come up keeping up. You come up being yourself. You come in here giving your heart. You let your heart rule you, honey. Because see, when you let your mind rule you, minds change. We all change our mind. I say I'm going to do something today in the house. Oh, I don't feel like it. You know why? Because my mind changed. But if my heart was in it, whatever I said I was going to do, if it ain't nothing but cook a ham, whatever, if my heart was in it, my mind couldn't have changed that. So that's what you got to be able to separate, that change of mind to that heart. And if you ain't coming in with your heart, honey, you might as well stay the heck out of the door.
She did good. She ain't cussing. Now, I want y'all to meet. You guys have seen my Madriaga. This is my Francisca. She's going to be going through my ultra birthday with me. And this is her dress that I bought. So she's going to have to sit on the altar with Oya and Ayao. And so this is my Francisca. Minister Mario's Francisca's over there. I got to buy her dress too. But I don't play. What do y'all think about this? This is my Francisca. How you think about my little mama? Do I got her ready? Is she not ready? Huh? Even though it's in August, is she not ready already?
Oh, honey, you got her ready.
Mama, you is doing that, huh? Is she not rocking?
Yes, she is.
This is a powerful Francisca. A spirit inside this spirit of my Francisca inside of this doll. But she got her elekes. She's already been through ceremony. Huh? I don't play, y'all. I'm a child of Oshun. Beauty is what it does. I beautify people's life. Huh? I made you better than when you ever been. I made you look better. I bring beauty into your life.
Yes,
if I can bring beauty to a doll, come on here. What I'm gonna do with a human being? Do I got taste? Do I got beautiful taste? You know what I've always heard about my penis, how beautiful it was.
Well, I don't know about
and my
that,
feet. I asked you about that. You the mother of the church. Tell me what I've been hearing. Monique said I got pretty feet for a man. I don't know what that supposed to mean. Then she said I got pretty legs.
Yeah.
Then she said, Oshun. She thought I had lotion on. I didn't.
What kind of lotion you had on your legs?
I got naturally oily skin. I delicious. And then she was like, you shaved your legs? I was like, no, my legs are hairy. But my hair laid out. She was asking too many questions. She married. She need to pray the Lord. Keep her strong. she be going from daddy to sugar daddy. Now, she got her leggings on, but she's going to sit on the altar around there. But I want y'all to know that I'm into this 100, some days 1,000, and I want to see us do well. What do you think about the crown for Oshun? We got her crown, we got her beads, and so I got to get the sword. So this is where y'all, those that have, you got your Oshun talisman. This is my Oshun that you got those talisman for. And I'm gonna periodically, I'm gonna send out my Oshun crown to somebody that's worthy. I have a crown over with Yemiya. I'm going to send out that. It might be somebody in the church, and then it might be somebody clean across the country. I haven't determined. I pray about that. But I'm looking for y'all to have change in y'all life. And I'm going to represent with the spirit of beauty. Because guess what? Even a warrior can still be beautiful. That's what we loved about Wakanda. Huh? They was together. But they want nothing to be played up with. Pretty don't mean weak. Sexy don't mean weak. You understand? Looking delicious And being an edible doesn't mean we're weak. Huh? Child, if you were able to suck from my cup, praise God. But you like that, Mama? I'm going to put her back on there. But we thank God for Mother Susan. You did good. Thank you, thank you for the financial support. I don't know if you guys sent.
Put her earring in. It's the ring fall out. I can't touch it. Squish it.
Oh, it ain't going to go ahead. No, that's how it is. Yeah. Let me put her back up. Ain't that something?
Yeah. So actually, that is all I want everybody to think about. Just as we come in this ministry, make sure it's your heart.
If you guys want to do, because I do have incense burns at the church, and I can do. But if you guys want to burn something tonight, I would do my love incense, and I would do a blockbuster, or I would do the love incense, and I would do a roll opener. So mix the love incense burns with the either a blockbuster or a roll opener, because it's all about overcoming, winning, and winning with the people that God has already preordained and picked. And who He sent home, we're going to be good with that. We're going to be good with that. Who God sent home, we're going to be good with that. And who He tell to stay and to go with Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., that we're going to be good with that too. All right? I love you all. Thank you so much. Make sure you look in here before I go. My Natasha showed out for me. That stuff warms my heart. It just says that people just give a damn. Oh, Shamar, what you trying to do? Seduce me? I'm trying to tell you, you better play. I believe in boiling them crabs. Yes, sir. And I break the shell and I eat the meat. Praise God. Stop playing me, Shamari. I'm real grown. Real grown. Ryan said it started already. Ryan, I love you. I love y'all testimonies. God is moving. Ain't it worthy? Ain't He worthy?
Yes.
Ain't He worthy?
Yes.
He's worthy. Y'all keep playing with me. When my Oshun get finished, you're gonna have the prettiest piece of wop you ever had in your life. You're gonna have the most beautiful experience about what life is all about. And let me tell y'all something. The joy of the Lord is truly our strength, and we are here to not only represent the ATR, but we're here to live the life that we were ordained to live. And I am not concerned about who decides to be on board or not on board. Because at the end of the day, I am going to get what God got for me. I can promise you that. Yes. My favorite food on Oshun. We got Demetrius down for Blockbuster and Love Incense. Actually, Demetrius, wow. I'm going to burn it in my other pot. I got a pot here. I got 2 pots. Now, the other pot I used to can work for other people, but they told me, my spirit told me, because of how people misuse my magic, that I can't use that particular pot for other people. Because I was going to fit to use it for Demetrius because he has been consistent. I don't mind doing stuff for people that are consistent and faithful, but when I go out my way, and let me tell y'all something. Whoever the spirits picked to step in that stead with Bo helping me, I'm gonna transfer them spirits that I have with the other person, and I'm gonna give you those spirits. So, because I have to have you protected. Anybody that's walking with me, I do certain ceremonies. Stop, Moses. I do certain ceremonies to protect. I go out my way to make sure that you're safe. And so when I feel like you're gonna walk with me and do certain things with me, that's what I do. I put spirits with those individuals, and so those are the things that we're gonna be doing once that individual is picked, and then I will carry out that ceremony, and I will bring those spirits, my Oya spirits, with that other individual, because we got stuff to do. I got you, Ryan. Blockbuster. Karen O'Brien. He said Blockbuster and rolled over. Got you. Y'all better show out on here. Yes, Lord. I think I gave Tree my Blockbuster. I'm gonna have to do this at the house. Yeah. Tree, you need to bring back my case so I can refill my Blockbuster. Helpful. Oh, we gotta go get something to eat. She hasn't eaten all day. You did? What time you ate?
I ate today.
Today what time?
I don't remember what
And she
time
told
I
me she ain't been drinking.
I have not. Now, you know, I ate my bottles. I haven't.
But I
even
got other
opened it.
bottles in my house. Did you touch any? In front of all these people, did you touch any other
No,
bottle?
I did not. I know I could have if I wanted to.
I told her to. I told her
I
to open
did.
her other bottle. But did you touch any of it?
No, I didn't.
In
touch
front of Oshun, did you?
No, she know I did. I got her on. I'm carrying her.
We don't want to see it because she like to show things.
What?
We don't want to see it. But I got y'all down here. The one I'll be taking care of that. And I actually do it at the house because one of the Blockbuster I gave it to Sister Tree, so she got to bring that back. And so I'll do it at the house after I get something to eat for Mother Sister and myself because I haven't eaten either. But I'm excited. Look at this, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. We are not playing over here. This is Oshun's mirror. Look at that.
And she got a bigger one.
Yes, baby. See that? Her comb. I am not playing. And then once I get her sword, it goes there too, so she can fight the good fight of faith for each and every one of you guys. Please go get something to eat and stay out of here. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and we see y'all in the Philip, okay? Don't forget to hit that like button.